Okay, so for my first meal of the day, it is only 9 o'clock and I'm actually hungry. I had just, I got up early this morning and I went for a walk with a friend and we had a great time. And the weather was beautiful and stuff. But when I got back, I'm like, oh my gosh, we walked almost 2 miles because Ralphie was with us. And it was super nice. But anyway, so I'm hungry. I've been home for about an hour now and I'm just like, I'm gonna eat. So I have some leftovers in the fridge that I'm making. This doesn't look like much, but it's steakums. We made this last night and these are the leftovers. Steakums with green peppers and onions and some Redmond seasoned salt is on it. I'm gonna put this in the microwave and warm it up, and then we're gonna add some provolone cheese on top and put it back in the microwave. So I'll show you what it looks like after that as well. I just got done cleaning up the kitchen, but I'm also using this coffee pot that Sarah Joy and her husband had given me. It was one that they didn't need anymore. And I'm just gonna make some iced coffee out of this. So I'm just brewing this. I might not have the iced coffee until a little later because it's gonna be hot, you know, but it'll immediately melt ice, right? If I put it in there now. But this was a Starbucks mocha coffee that I had in there. And I'm like, this will be perfect. Save me a little money on iced coffee, right? So let me put this in the microwave and then I'll show you what it looks like after when I'm ready to eat it. Okay, so I put a few pieces of cheese on there and I cooked it a little long. It like melted into it, but it's still delicious looking. So this is what is for my first meal of the day. It ended up being about 9:30 because Andy called. He's at his mom's. He'll be home today, but he was visiting his mom and his brother happens to be there also, so that's nice. But this is it. There I am, but I'm watching Lost again on Hulu. I'm only watching the last season. It is my all-time favorite show, and this is controversial, but I think the ending is amazing. It's beautiful, makes me cry so hard. But I'm watching the last season because I want to get to that part because those are my favorite episodes. And I'm also charging my photo printer because I'm going to start, you know, I got that planner for our travels and I haven't done anything with it yet. So this is the printer that I use to print my photos from my phone. And I have a ton of photos too. So I'm going to start working on that. I'm pretty excited. I've got the coffee going. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I'll make an iced coffee here later. But anyway, all of that to say this is my first meal. Okay, I don't know if anyone is interested in this, but I thought I would share my travel book that I got. I got this from the Happy Planner. I changed it up a little. I put some metal discs on it. It came with, I think, plastic ones, but it's kind of like just a travel planner. And so on the first page, I just printed out, I showed you my camera, and here's what I hold, or the photo printer. I really want a new one because I don't love this one. It's old also, but for now, this is what I'm using. It's the Canon Ivy, and I know they've updated it to something better now. This is like 5-6 years old. But I have it in this little case, which I love. And then on this side, I put extra packets of the paper. And I think I have all of this listed on my Amazon storefront too. They come, you can buy a multi-pack, but each individual pack has 10 photos in it. So I just printed a bunch of photos, and I have so many to print because we've done a lot so far, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I just picked like to a certain point, and I'm going to fill them out today. So I'll show you what it looks like after, but I think on this front page is going to be, the app is really cool for the printer. I can put borders around it, and I thought this was cute. It says say yes to adventure. So I'm going to put that in there, and that's the photo of us the day we bought Vader. And then this photo I'm going to add here too, and I have a bunch of travel stickers and stuff. Oh, I can't wait to go through those. So I'm going to like fix this all up with stickers and write in it. And then here is the photo of us leaving our home. That was our home in St. Cloud. I'm in there waving too, but you can't really see, but this was us driving off. So I just thought this would be really good for the front page. And then showing you some of the other photos. So one of the first things I did when I got to Georgia was I went to this Dolly Parton mural and where Dolly Parton got married. So I'm going to have a couple of those photos. I was able to see my sisters and celebrate my baby sister's birthday with her, and that's my other baby sister. And then we went on our first real camping trip and met some of our dear friends. So we did that. That was just another photo that I printed. The only reason I really printed that one was because I had that mug. It has since broke, and I can't get another one because it was like a limited edition one. So, which is fine, no big deal, but I just thought that would be cute to show that. And then last but not least, I've got a couple pictures from when we went to Pigeon Forge RV Resort, and that was the day that we arrived. So, yeah, and going from there, I have all the stuff we did there that I'm going to have pictures to print too. But showing more of this planner, and I think they still have this online. It came, I can't remember if it came with other stuff, but so like each thing will have, I'll put a few pictures here, and then maybe I'll decorate with stickers and really write a story about it, because there's a special story for everything, you know. Like when we went to this camping trip, that's the one where we went on the first campground that we went to. It was a disaster, a dump, and last minute we had to find another one. So I'm gonna write all that stuff in here, and then I'll have this all to look back on. So anyways, that's just the kind of stuff that is in here, and I'm super excited. Nervous too, because I don't want to make a mess, you know what I mean? You want to write nice, and I can write nice, but it just depends. It depends on the pen, it depends on where I'm sitting. Are you guys like that? But anyways, I'll show you a couple pages once I do them. Okay, so I have completed a few pages of my travel planner now, and I'm so excited that I thought I'd show you real quick. I haven't filled all of the boxes out that I did yet, but yeah, so these are the two photos. So my main thing is I have tons of photos for almost everything that we've done, but I'm just picking out one or two and documenting. You know, there might be some where I have many more photos. It just depends on what it is. I don't even know if you guys are interested in this, but anyway, so I'm writing the dates too. So this was the day that we purchased Vader, and then this is the day we left, and these are the little stickers that I found that I put on there. I love it so much. I love this so much. And then, you know, like this one, when I went here with my mom, I just put a brief little thing in the date, some more fun stickers, and then I'm putting like a little pin and putting where we're at each time that we go somewhere. So just a little bit about each thing with the date. This page I absolutely love. I think I need to do more stickers. I think that's the fun thing. So we took a ton of pictures this little trip, but I'm just documenting a couple of things. So I'm going to put where we're at here, because I got the little pin, and then I'll put a little box here talking a little bit more, telling you the cup story, and then the story about the campsite. So I just love this one. I think it is so cool. And then this one is, you know, when we went to Pigeon Forge RV Resort, Andy had taken this picture that day. This is when we arrived, and then when we went inside, we took a picture already with them. And then I just thought this sticker was fitting, constantly searching for views that take my breath away, because I gotta say, that was, we have so many fond memories of Pigeon Forge already, and there's so many things we did there that it's going to fill up so much of this, and I'm so excited. So I stuck the pin there with a little box, and I'll put first work camping experience, Pigeon Forge RV Resort, something like that, and then a little box there. And then I did find that I have this bookmark here. It says create your own adventure, and I just thought it would put it here to hold my place. So I am super motivated now to keep this going since I've started it. So, I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me know what you think down below. I know it's not keto or recipes or anything, but it's so much fun. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to have with dinner tonight is these Babybel cheese bites that we can put in the air fryer. This is from the cookbook that I got with my tasty air fryer. If you haven't seen that video, I will have it at the very end for you to click on, so check it out. But this is not for, you know, carnivore or keto, but I'm gonna, instead of breadcrumbs, I'm gonna use my pork rind crumbs, and I'm not gonna do flour. I think we can still make this work. So the thing that I think I need the most though is putting it in the freezer. Remember when I made the cheese curds and fried them up? I didn't put them in the freezer long enough. So I'm going to do longer than 15 minutes because I don't think my freezer is as strong as a regular freezer. So right now it's just about noon, and Andy is on his way home we're probably going to eat a little earlier because I ate lunch really early at like 9:30. So long story short, I'm going to get these in the freezer now. And probably by the time he's home, we'll eat an hour or so later, but these will be nice and frozen, and they'll do well in the air fryer. They don't look like they take too long. This says to put them in flour, egg, breadcrumbs, but we're only going to do the breadcrumbs, and we're going to see how it turns out. So the first thing that I'm going to do is undo all of these and crack my egg, and these are the ones I'm going to use. I thought I would put the Ralph. Somebody's walking by, and you know that is just heaven forbid. Hush. No. You're getting scolded on YouTube. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to use the Porking Good Cajun style pork rind crumbs. I thought that would be good because there's already a lot of seasoning, salt, pepper, all of that stuff in it. So pretty excited. I'm still waiting to hear back from them on the code, so just hang tight. But oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay, so here is what they look like after, and I still double breaded them because that's what the directions did say, but instead of flour, I just did a double coating of the breadcrumbs and the egg, and I mean, that is a great thought to have if you're doing maybe those cheese curds that I did last time, because that might have worked better. Now we're gonna stick these in the freezer, and yeah, I don't know how melty these are gonna get, but we'll see. We'll stick them in the freezer, and then I will show you how we make them tonight for dinner. And then let's see. Yeah, it's not time to make the nuggets yet though, but I'll show you that as well. Hey everyone, welcome back. What time is it? Oh, my watch is charging. It is 3:21. Andy is back, yay. Sorry for the loud noise. Our AC is on and it's pretty loud, but have another no makeup look today. But I at least wanted to say hi, and Andy got back. Everything is good, and we went and stopped and got a coffee at Cali Coffee. So love this place so much. It's so delicious. And they use half and half too. So coffee, half and half, and the sugar-free syrup. I don't think it's like overly carby or anything, you know? So we are loving that. So we're gonna be making dinner here in a little bit. Oh, let me show you what the Babybels look like. So they're perfect. See, they're a little soft still because the freezer isn't super icy. You know, like it's not like a regular freezer. So we are good to go. These are going to be perfect to put in the air fryer. So we'll be doing that in a little while, and we're going to make the carnivore chicken nuggets. If you have not had these yet, I had them for the first time just about a week or so ago, and the original recipe calls to do chicken thighs in a blender, and you mix the ingredients in it, and then you cover them in like the pork rind crumb, almost like this. Delicious. They taste exactly like McDonald's chicken nuggets. Exactly. Andy mouth dropped. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to do it two different ways, with ground chicken and in the air fryer. So we're gonna do that and see how it works. So let's get all the ingredients together for dinner. Okay, so here's everything we need for the chicken nuggets. This looks pretty simple enough. For the breading, we're gonna mix some of I'm gonna do the Cajun Porking Good pork rind crumbs again. Since I used that for the Babybel cheese, I thought I would do that again. And then you need some Parmesan cheese for it. I do have more of the powdered consistency. I don't know if that matters, but that's what we're using. And then you need a pound of ground chicken, a little bit of cheese, some cream cheese, and some salt. So all of that will get mixed together. We'll form them into chicken nuggets, and then we will bread them, and then they get put in the air fryer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do 2 batches of these, but 369 of them made it in here. I have 4 more left, but no big deal because I still have to do the cheese also. So these are gonna go in the air fryer for about 8 minutes, flip them, and then another 5 minutes at 400 degrees. I will make sure I link to Crazy Keto's recipe down below. I do think already these are gonna be a little different because the Parmesan cheese that I used was powdery, and the ones that we used when we made them the other day were it was like grated Parmesan, and that might be a significant difference. I think they're still going to be delicious though, so let's get them cooked. Okay, so here's how the chicken nuggets came out, and we tasted them and they are delicious. So it doesn't matter if you use chicken thighs or ground chicken, whatever you have and whatever's available. I'm also trying to show how to do it in a small space in an RV when you don't have everything that you would normally have at home. So using ground chicken in your air fryer is fine. We had the Babybel cheeses. Those cooked great. This was a recipe that I altered from the Tasty air fryer cookbook that came with it. We did lose a little bit of cheese, but otherwise it looks pretty good. I can't wait to dig into that. I haven't tried it yet. And then we had a salad, a Caesar salad kit that was gonna go bad if we didn't eat it. So that is what's for dinner. What do you guys think? Let me know. Have a good day of eating today, and glad to have Andy back. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss any future videos. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.